When we finally determined how ASEA worked and what it did, we were confronted with a decision that we had to make. We said, you know, we could potentially make this into a network marketing product. We stabilized the product, we can put it in a bottle. We don't know if that's the right way to take this product.
We were giving the product to people to try, to see if they would take the product. We went through a lot of what we called focus groups to see if people would actually take this regardless if they liked the taste or didn't like the taste, or if it helped them, or how quick it helped them.
After 2.5 months, we decided to go out and do an assessment of the 40 people that we had given the product to. And when we went out to do an inventory, we found out that the 40 people had turned into 135 people. And not only that, the product had gone to 20 different countries. When people found out what it was doing for them, they didn't hesitate to shoot it off to foreign countries, wherever they happen to be, Egypt and South America and Europe, and then come back and say, I just need more product.
And as we gave the product to different people, we found that it really increased their quality of life. People that were seriously challenged. And it just gave us a sense of purpose. You know, we wanted to start a business. We were both fairly well successful financially. We didn't need more money. And we found that we wanted to make a mark. We found something that was much bigger than either Verdis or myself.
We called a company back east in New Jersey, and after a number of discussions, he said, the CEO of that company said, I'm going to send 4 people out on a plane, and I want you to meet with them and show them everything you've got, and we'll decide what it is we're going to do if we do anything together. So he sent 4 people out on a plane. We met from 8:30 in the morning until about noon, and then they started getting on the phone to New Jersey, and that went on for another couple hours, and finally they came in and said, okay, we're convinced you have something extraordinary here, and we're prepared to write you a check big enough that you won't want to talk to anybody else. And then we'll put our heads together and decide what it is we're going to go forward with. And they said, the one issue though, you've got 135 people using this product. They didn't know how many, but they said, you got all these people using the product, and you've got to get them off the product right now.
We were firmly convinced, and personally, each of us were convinced that it was a marvelous product and could do a lot of good, could help a lot of people. And with that backdrop, we made decisions on what we were going to do with the product.
And I said, well, I have concerns about the health and well-being of a number of these people if they come off the product. And they said, and in fact, I said, I have grave concerns. And they said, forget it. If you want to work with us, just close it all down. So we said, well, we'll let you know what we're going to do. And that night, we sat in a room and decided the right thing to do with this product is take it into network marketing.
We feel a real strong obligation that our task is to make this available the best we can worldwide to help people.
My wife questions why I'm doing this. She said, you've retired more than once, and it's time for you to join me and let's enjoy the golden years, if you will. But recently, my son asked me to come down and join he and his family, and we went to a church gathering. And there was something going on he wanted us to be a part of. And while we were there, a young lady came up, and he introduced me to this young lady, and she broke down and started sobbing. And she had a health challenge in her family that was really severe, and she was introduced to ASEA, and because of what ASEA did, she was just grateful. So I find it hard to talk about, but that's the reason.